Okay, welcome back. Yesterday I've actually recorded a video, which is actually an introduction of my ZeroOne simulator, but I've added a few more things. So yeah. Anyway, how does it come about? So ZeroOne simulator is what I call as the machine city simulator. Okay, as you can see, it comes from the idea of, I get the idea from Matrix Trilogy. So one day I was working on simulations. Simulation is a very kind of complex piece of code where sometimes I would like to build it by parts. So how can I build simulation by parts? It means I add something and add something along the way as I run the simulation, kind of play around with it. Okay, it's almost like a mini Earth. I kind of play around with it. So that is when I start to realize that I should have a simulator that can continually update the codes, get new codes that I wrote, and so on and so forth. So where do I come about this? In Matrix Trilogy, we can actually see the architect, the white guy, Oracle, the woman, and the Merovingian, commonly known as the Frenchman. They can all write new codes. So for example, Oracle, her new code is always written in the cookie. Okay, and once it's written a new code, can send to another agent, which is for example Neo and so on, and it actually goes into a simulator. But the simulation is actually running. So how do I do that? Okay, so this is my link. You can go to github/morrislink/0_1. Okay. So let me just show you. There's actually just very preliminary codes. ZeroOne is actually the main simulation core. Okay, I have a maintenance code. So this is like for me to clean up the simulation and so on. It's still rudimentary. I have the architect code. So let's look at the architect code. Essentially, I will write programs. Each program takes a function. Okay, so the program will take a function and returns the environment. This environment, so-called the parameters, I have to give it in a dictionary. So basically, the simulator will actually read these two, the Arch code and Arch environment, to check which are the new codes that have been added in. So let's say I kind of erase this. Okay, erase it totally. So there are no new codes at the moment. Okay, and for this presentation of this video, let me just put the time delay to, let's say, 15 seconds. Okay, so this is time delay. So now I'm in my ZeroOne. Oops. Now in my ZeroOne here, just run my ZeroOne simulator. Okay, and then I need the architect code, architect library. So trial architect. Okay, that's all. So I run it. So initially, there's actually nothing. Okay, the simulation maintenance is true because I just want to hold it there. Okay, so anyway, I just do a pause of 0. Okay, so if I do not want the simulation maintenance code to run, I will change this to false. So let's say, oops, the next time it runs, so now 15 seconds, you see that there's actually two functions that's added in. Okay, now the next time it runs, there's actually nothing. It doesn't call up the maintenance code anymore. So at this point, let me just add Mr. Architect into the program. Okay, and then I put in here architect environment. Okay, and I save it. So the next cycle that it runs, wait for it. See, now you have the architect code that's inside. The architect code is inside here, and the dictionary, it says I'm the boss. So I can do the same thing. Next cycle, I can add in my Oracle code. Okay, to Oracle. So now I'll just save it. So basically, I've done the first part. I add architect. Now I've added Lady Oracle in. So number 4 is Oracle. Okay, and you see number 4 is I love food. The passcode is I love food. Okay, so I can go back. Anytime I can call the maintenance engine again, just by changing the simulation maintenance to true. So at time 8, now it's time cycle 7, the cost of the maintenance. Okay. So assuming that I will do a pause of 0 seconds. Okay. And I seriously do not want the maintenance again. So false. And since everything seems to be okay, having a 10-15 seconds delay for every cycle is a bit draggy. Maybe I just have a 2 seconds delay. Okay. So when it goes to 10, let us just see. So look at the timing difference. Okay, 10 seconds, 1, 2, 11 cycle. The cycle is moving faster. If I have 1 second delay, the cycle is moving even faster. Okay. Now, if I'm done with all the things I want to add in, I can do a loop cycle of 0. Then you will just keep running super fast. Then if I want to slow it down again, at 10. Oops, now it got logged in. See, within about a couple of seconds, it runs 634 cycles already. Okay, so yeah, this is how my ZeroOne simulator works. Okay, and that's it that I have to show. And yep, just kind of terminate the whole thing. Okay, that's all. Have fun. Okay.